closing arguments now underway in the third capital murder trial for AJ Armstrong Jr. He's accused of killing both of his parents while they were asleep in their Bel Air home back in July of 2016. Armstrong was just 16 years old then. Fox 26's Natalie He joins us live from outside the courtroom. Natalie, what's the latest?
Well, Chelsea, for starters, it is just absolutely packed inside that courtroom. Every single seat has been taken. And for so many people that showed up here to watch this case, this has garnered national headlines. They're actually having to wait outside in the hallway. Now, so far, both the prosecution and the defense have started their closing arguments, but there's still a lot more to come this afternoon. Now, once closing arguments wrap up, then the jury will begin deliberations. The judge has said that if a verdict is not reached by the end of the day, the jury will be sequestered until they're able to reach a unanimous decision. Now, over the past 2 weeks, the trial has seen more than 30 witnesses. So far, there's been a lot of focus on blood evidence found on a sticker on Armstrong's shirt, home alarm timestamps, cell phone records, and whether or not Armstrong's brother Josh may have been responsible. Now, this is the third capital murder trial for AJ Armstrong Jr. The first two trials back in 2019 and last year ended in a hung jury. And for the first time in this case, cameras were actually allowed inside the courtroom for closing arguments. Here's some of what the defense and prosecutors said this morning.
The state fully took on the agreement that they would prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And they, including AJ, expect to be held to that burden beyond a reasonable doubt.
How many of you, when you were 16 years old, took a gun from your parents' room, fired it through the floor of your own house, and then your parents died right after that?
Now, if found guilty, AJ Armstrong Jr. could face life in prison. Right now, inside the courtroom, attorneys just came back from a break. They are resuming closing arguments. You can watch all of this on our live stream on fox26houston.com, and I'll be posting updates throughout the day on my social media pages. For now, we're live from the Harris County Courthouse. Natalie He, Fox 26 News.